Happy Monday, happy people. What's going on, folks? It's Monday, and you know what that means. It's time to get casually uncomfortable. Not gonna lie, this weekend went by way too quickly. Way too quickly. I was like, hey, where you going? You're leaving pretty fast. I slept most of the weekend. I'm not even going to lie to you. Work kicked my ass. Work said, hey, buddy, you did a good job. You're hitting them 70 hours a week. So we're going to go ahead and give you a little sleep. Man, last week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I came home. I didn't fuck around. I got my shower, as you know. Got to get the funk of the day off of you. Don't be jumping all up in your beds trying to get some heads, and you ain't even washed the crack of your ass. But seriously, last week, I don't know. I was fucked last week. Last week, man. I don't even. It was kind of a blur. It went by so fast that as soon as it got to Friday, I was like, damn, this weekend's about to flutter on by. It did. It's Monday. We're going to do it all over again. We're going to have fun. We're going to be safe. We're going to be kind to ourselves and to others. Stop fucking with people. Because what you're doing, unbeknownst to you, you are creating the villain. And hey, the villain does get his licks in every once in a while. Always remember that. Always. But man, I'm telling you, I've been getting some good ass sleep. Damn. I don't know. I haven't been able to sleep like this in a long time, where I just go the fuck to sleep. You know, you're usually piddly dicking around on your phone or fucking honestly just piddly dicking. And if you're doing that, then you're not sleeping. You got them bright lights all up in your eyes, in your eyeballs. And you're like, okay, I'm here. But what I'm saying is I spent a lot more time in the dream realm this past week. And I kind of hope it happens this week again. I would get up. I was refreshed. I didn't feel tired throughout the week, throughout the day. It was a good time. I'm enjoying my job, folks. Excuse me. I'm enjoying my job. It's fun. It's different. You get something new every day. It's never the same bullshit. I have encountered some assholes along the way. And you know what? They'll fucking get theirs. They will fucking get theirs. It's time to get casually uncomfortable with your host, Chuck Jerome. Viewer discretion is advised. Sorry to be all dark and ominous starting out like that, but hey, yeah, you know, fuck those people. Fuck the assholes of the world. Yeah, there's got to be assholes of the world. And I'm talking the assholes that don't have to be assholes, and they're just doing it for the sake of being assholes. You'll get yours, motherfuckers. But for now, welcome to the show. How you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. Hope your week is starting out just swell. Hope nobody's bothering you. Hoping you're getting shit done. That's all I can hope for you. And that you're in the best of health. So, but yeah, welcome to the show. This is Casually Uncomfortable. I talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. I have fun doing it. And I hope just for a little bit that you enjoy it too. So that's, I'm just having fun, folks. This is episode 288. As I keep talking about it, it keeps getting closer. Episode 300 is November the 9th, 2026. Weeks away, which just sounds crazy that is weeks away. Man, where did this year go? It felt like I'd just been buckling in for the new year, and now I'm in it to win it. And folks, I'm winning. Shit's going well. Shit's getting done. Shit's happening. You know what I'm saying? Uh, there's not really much. I'm looking forward to the big three that are coming up: Thanksgiving, Halloween, and Christmas. Some of the greatest times to hang out with friends and family and just, cut up a little bit. You got to have fun. This is life, man. Life is a wild thing, and you just got to enjoy. You know what I'm saying? So, again, thank you for being here. Thank you for taking time out of your day to listen to me rant. And I have my headphones on right now, and it's raining. Hold on, Oh yeah, it sounds like a tornado out there. It sounds like a tornado. It sounds like it's gonna pick something up and blow it away. That's what I need. All right. I have been seeing this more and more. They are using automatic flaggers to control areas that they are doing construction. The humans are fucked. And these flaggers, let me tell you something about these flaggers. You know, when you go to a mall and then you go into the garage at the mall and you have to buy the ticket. Well, you push the button for the ticket and that automatic arm raises up so you can go through into the garage. That's what these look like. These look like mini versions of the control arms. And most of them that I've seen, they have a little red flag on them. So you can't fucking miss it. But this, instead of having a flagger stand out there in the hot sun, normally just beating down on these and they're covered up like they've been fucking standing on the planet Tatooine. You like that? Little Star Wars reference. I love me some Star Wars. Not so much Star Trek, but that's not what we're talking about right now. So instead of having these people just fucking struggle out in the sun, they are allowing the robots to take over their job because the robot don't give a fuck. The robots don't give a fuck until you start fucking with them. And then you know what happens? They fuck everything up. You, your life, your friends, your family, the internets, the lights, everything. Think about it. The robots are all over everything. Think about when you call someplace. Who's answering the phone now? Robots that sound like humans. They're like, hey, how you doing? For customer service, press 1. If you need that shit in Spanish, press 2. How may I direct your call? And you say, representative. And they go, listen, we can't get you to a representative until you tell me right fucking now why you're calling. And then you go, representative. And they go, okay, listen, fuck ass. I know you need a representative, but you need to tell me why the fuck you're calling before we move any further with this conversation. Do you understand me? Why are you calling here? You know what you do? You know what I do? Representative. Stop fucking with my time, robot. Put a motherfucking human on. Okay, I don't have time for this. I got shit to do. And the worst are the ones that are controlled just by audio. So if you are doing something and, you might be cooking, you want to try and get this bill paid while you're cooking, and you're talking to them and you decide to drop your dirty spoon into the sink, guess what? It fucks up the system. It thinks you're talking. I'm sorry, I didn't understand your request. And I'm like, motherfucker, I didn't even say anything. So now we're going to be fighting with the robots and the AI later in life. Give it another 50 years. I'll if I'm here, I'll be old and just extra old and decrepit, and the fucking robots will just be able to push me around like a goddamn hacky sack, kicking the shit out of me. But yeah, these flaggers. Let's get back on track, Chuck. These flaggers, I've noticed, have been popping up everywhere, and it's just got a sensor, and probably not even a sensor, a button. It's probably got a camera and a button, and there's one human being controlling all of this shit now. Instead of paying for two people, you got one person that their job is double now. You gotta worry about the entrance and the exit at all time. But hey, that's where we're going, man. It's crazy. The computers are going to take over. They're going to know every fucking thing about you. Everything about you. And when I say everything, because everybody puts all their business out on the internet. So get ready, because the Terminators will be real in a few years. You know what's been bothering me? You go online and you see it in real life. Super fat people are always so fucking mad. And I'm not talking about a person with like a beer belly or just a little gut hang. No, I'm talking about the people that have to fucking rock 3 to 4 to 5 times just to get up out of their seat. That make wild animal sounds just to stand up. Sounds like they're just fucking throwing up on themselves, but they're just standing. The motherfuckers that are just wearing Velcro shoes because they ain't bending over to put them bitches on. They're always the meanest fucking people. And we've been taught in life that fat people are the jolliest. They are supposed to be the jolliest. They are derived from Santa himself, the jolliest fat man of all. But these people are just so fucking rude. And when I wrote this down, I didn't have anybody in particular. But there's this motherfucker that is on the internet. I think his name's like Will Kelly or something like that. He's just a fat fuck content creator who goes around and just fucking talks to people like they're fucking dogs. And he orders food from them. Google this motherfucker. Because I'm telling you, and he just orders ungodly amounts of food. And you're like, dude, what are you going to do with that? Well, I know what you're going to do with it, but why? Why are you going to do this? Why are you going to have people watch you eat your food? Some people don't even eat out in public because they don't want people to see them eating. This guy, I don't even know how he has followers. It would dude, if I was working at a fast food restaurant and this fat fuck came in and was talking down to me, dude, you're going to die in 30 seconds. And I'm not going to have any part of it. Someone else can take your order. I can hear your arteries clogging as you're telling me your order for 6 20-piece nuggets, 4 Cokes, 6 fucking French fries, and 8 apple pies. And then you're going to talk to me like I'm your fucking peasant? Nah, man. Soon as you start ordering and then you start getting a fucking attitude, you know what you're going to get? I'm going to pull a couple salads from the back, put them on your tray, and now we're going to have a staring contest. Because I don't know who the fuck you're talking to like that. I don't understand it. I really don't. You know. It's a crazy world right now. But yeah, I don't get it. Fat people just be fat and happy. That was the plan, right? Not fat and angry. Oh, I'm fat. You did this to yourself. Nobody said go back for the second and third meal. You did this to yourself, buckaroo. Oh, I need to lose some weight. Well, You just ate a pint of ice cream for breakfast. What the fuck did you think was going to happen? I don't understand these people, man. I mean, I'm fat. I'm a fatty fat, but I can still, I can bend over. I can tie my shoes. I can still see my junk. Um, but yeah, but I mean, I'm not taking it that far. So, speaking of food, let me tell you something that I really like. Here's my like I can make combos out of this: chicken, steak, or ground beef, potatoes, salmon, salad, broccoli, and spinach. And then I can also throw in sweet potato. Well, I did say potatoes, so more so sweet potatoes. But I am telling you that with that combo right there, I need to go online and figure out meals. I'm gonna let the AI do its thing. It's here. We can't get rid of it. There ain't no way. It's integrated, fully integrated now. So we can't get rid of it. So I might as well use it for shit that I need it for. But all last week, I really went for, I did chicken wings, coleslaw, and french fries. Oh, yeah, don't forget, on that list, there's going to be coleslaw. That was 5 out of 7 days, and I was completely happy with it. It was an amazing combination of food. He ate it all. Here he was a hungry fella. He got that food and put it in his belly. Hungry fella. Man, it was good. Honestly, I don't eat a lot of steak. I'll eat steak, a couple times every other week, something like that. But it's mainly chicken. Dude, chicken is so versatile that seriously, you can do whatever the fuck you want with it. Oh, you don't want to grill the chicken? Oh, you can bake it. You don't want to bake it, you can fry it. You don't want to fry it, you can eat it raw. No, no, I'm just kidding. Do not listen to what I just said and try and eat your chicken raw and be like, Chuck said it. Chuck said it was okay. No, the fuck? I didn't. I was just joking, okay? But yeah, chicken salad. Now, I like baking the chicken because if you throw something in the oven and you got to bake it, you know what that creates? Patience. Slow down. You get to do something else. What do you need to do? Probably do the fucking dishes. Put the food in the oven. Do the fucking dishes. They'll be done. You got a clean sink, clean counter, clean slate in the kitchen. And you can start over the next day or later that night or whatever you need to do. But there's always something you can do, especially if you're throwing that shit in the oven. In the oven. I love broccoli. I don't know why I'm getting on food right now, but broccoli and spinach, delicious. A good salad, cool. And if I don't want the salad, that's when the coleslaw comes into play. My goodness, I love me some coleslaw. Baby. She's delicious. That shit's delicious. Oh, man. Crazy, right? It's wild how you get fixed on certain foods. And I'm just glad that it's not fast foods because that could be, it used to be when I was younger. It used to be real bad. But, now I'm like, life is moving a little faster than I expected. I got to slow down with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Shit's got to change, baby. All right, let's keep moving on. I was using talk to text. I like to use that, especially when I'm driving. You can tap one button and talk out what you're texting, but sometimes it doesn't get it right. And then sometimes it gets it so right that you're like, what the fuck? So I was texting someone and I said something about 8:45. And if you say 8:45, that is 8:45. Well, when I said, yeah, I'll be there 8:45, the phone changed it to 8:45. And I got to a spot where I could, look at the message and make sure it didn't say anything crazy. And I was like, oh my shit, it changed it. This shit is really listening. It changed my text to the numbers. And I was like, oh my goodness. I don't know why that just blew my mind, but, I don't really put in times. Normally it's like, yeah, I'll be there ASAP. I'll be there shortly. Like, I don't want to give you a fucking time. Because I know myself personally, if someone's like, hey, I'm going to be there within an hour, I'm all about setting timers. So I will set a timer for 50 minutes. And then I know, let's say I need to, finish doing something or getting something ready. I still have 10 extra minutes before they get there or this, that, and the other. But normally you're telling me a time and I'm setting an alarm. I'm all about a good alarm. So when it changed the time, it just threw me off. I was like, man, they're going to take over. they going to get what they want. Oh, shit. I'm really not ready for daylight savings time because I know the sun is going to be going down so much earlier, and it's just going to fuck with me for a while. I got this job, and what that's going to do is that's going to make me want to get up earlier so I can get home earlier, so I'm not dealing with the motherfuckers that are on the road when it starts to get dark, because people can't drive as is. And then you start taking the sunlight out of the equation, and then people don't know what the fuck to do anymore. They're like, do I brake? Do I speed up? Do I just go down the fucking service lane? They're like, what do I do? I'm just going to do it. So I'm not ready for that. And then that's going to fuck up my circadian rhythm. I'm getting a good, I'm resetting everything. I'm getting up super early, going to bed fairly early. And I don't know. We'll see. I always hate when it starts changes. I can't even talk. When it starts to change. I love when daylight savings times hits for the, summertime and shit like that. Sun will come up about 6 o'clock. Then it'll go down about fucking 9 o'clock. You're like, damn, what's going on? Summertime, when it starts scaring you, you're like, what the fuck? Why is the sun still up? It's 9 o'clock. It's all part of the system. It's all part of the fucking script and the fucking simulation that we're in. Trying to figure out how to fuck with people. They doing their best. And I talked about this near the beginning of summer, and now it's the end of summer, and I didn't want to talk too much about it. I didn't want to jinx myself, but I said, man, I didn't see a lot of bugs. Now I'm starting to see the bugs. The bugs know that summertime is almost over. I caught one of them bitches in my bathroom. Let me tell you, he didn't make it out. Okay? Didn't make it out. I grabbed my spray, and I sprayed that, and it was cleaning spray. It wasn't even bug spray, so it just fucked that thing up. You know what I'm saying? Fucked it up. And I was good with that. But the big thing now, spiders. I've seen a lot more spiders than I have any other year. It feels like every year for summer, it's something new. But the one thing that does stay consistent are the motherfucking slugs. I'm always shining my light on the ground as I leave and I come into the house because I don't want to be slipping on a slug. I can't be missing work because the slug gave me a fucking spike DDT on the ground. And now I'm just rolling around out there. But seriously, now I'm seeing a lot more slugs. Spiders. Excuse me. Getting all amped up about the slugs. You know how Chuck is about them slugs. But spiders, man, they're getting wild. I think they want to go see Spider-Man. This is the way to promote Spider-Man. All right, so here's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to let Spider-Man get out into the theaters, and then we're going to simultaneously release a bunch of spiders into the world. And then whenever anybody sees a spider, they're going to be like, oh, man, I need to go see Spider-Man. Now you're fucking fighting for your life because that was a poisonous spider that bit you and not a radioactive motherfucker. Now you got to go to the hospital and you get that bill and you might as well you want Spider-Man to punch you in the fucking throat. End it right now because I can't pay that bill. Man, I couldn't even imagine. I don't even want to talk about hospital bills. I don't want to, somehow jinx myself or anything crazy like that. Fuck all that. But the bugs are out, especially the spiders. So be careful. Also found one I didn't find it, but I found the web in my car. And I move my car every day. So that motherfucker wiggled his way in, started setting up shop, and then it's somewhere. I just hope he doesn't pop out while I'm doing fucking 70 on the road. 'Cause Chuck ain't about them bugs, baby. Them bugs can stay the fuck away. So I had to do my fantasy football draft much earlier than I expected to ever be doing it because football doesn't start till September, like the beginning of September. We had to do ours at the end of July because, we have 16 motherfuckers in the league, and it was a little hard to figure out when it could be done. Already, one of my first few picks, I picked up Cam Scattleboo. And guess what? He's fucking around, and he has a concussion. The season hasn't even started. We got weeks. Got a few more weeks. And I'm scared. I don't know. I gotta really look into some shit right now. This is a serious fucking team. If you go on YouTube and you look up videos of, hey, I'm gonna go on YouTube and see what they're saying of people who should be picked up immediately in this league, those motherfuckers are already picked up. There's no way around it. They're already gone. These motherfuckers are vicious. But I wouldn't have it any other way, baby. I wouldn't have it any other way. But I hope it works out. We'll see. Anything can happen. Anybody can get hurt. That is the crazy thing about fantasy football. Anything is possible. Always remember that with football. Anything is possible. Or at least fantasy football. Yes. Something I noticed that I want to start learning now that I have a new job and there's a lot of metal that could be fixed and properly prepared is welding. I've never wanted to do or thought about welding, but there was an incident where something came loose and some of the welders were out of town because they were already on vacation and this and that. And I was like, man, if I could have, learned how to weld at some point in my life, I would have been able to keep the party rolling without incident. But I couldn't. And shit had to be switched up, and I had to change this and that and this and that. And I'm like, man, maybe that's another skill that I need to learn. Welding. So I might, honestly, I might look into that. I don't know. Then you got to think, oh man, what am I going to really be using welding for? How much welding am I really going to need to be doing? Because this was just a by chance type deal. I don't know. Honestly, yeah, I might check into that, because if this happens to someone else's vehicle, guess what? Chuck can raise his hand and say, yeah, just, if that motherfucker's out, guess what? I'll do it. Just pay me. We'll do a little cash transaction. And then everybody's happy, and everybody keeps moving and grooving, and everybody continues to make money. Because if certain vehicles are just sitting there not doing anything, guess what? Nobody's making money, baby. They ain't making money, and things are getting funny out here in the motherfucking world. So let me help you make that money, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let me help you. Let me help you. Oh, man, folks. All right, listen, I think I'm going to get out of here. This was another good, solid half hour. Went over a little bit. One of my longer episodes. Get ready for episode 290. Every time I get to another set of 10s, I like to really cut loose. So 290 is going to be a good episode. What the hell's going on with me? So we got 289 next week, and then 290 the week after. And then, August will be over, and then we'll be already in September. Then we got September, October, November, December. Man. So get ready. Seriously, folks. When I say go do what you enjoy doing, have fun doing it, being safe, and not being an ass to yourself or to others, I fucking mean it. Because life moves so fast that you don't even understand how fast it moves until you're fucking bogged down in some bullshit. Trust me. Fucking trust me, please. Please trust me. It's a wild thing. It's a wild life. But it's fun. And again, I hope you're having fun. I hope I can bring a little joy to your life, a little relaxed time where you can just sit and listen to this some bitch talk about crazy shit. So glad to help. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to help. So let's hit that music. Don't forget Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Casually Uncomfortable, Twitter at Casually Unchuck. Let your friends know. I love saying it like that. Let your friends know. All right. Don't forget. Be safe. Have fun. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt others. Just live your life. Do your thing. And as always, don't be a piece of shit. I'll see you Wednesday. Peace.